In this video, we will perform pulse code modulation and demodulation by experiment. So, before starting the experimentation, let us understand what is pulse code modulation system. Actually, PCM is the only digitally encoded modulation technique that is commonly used for digital transmission. The term pulse code modulation is somewhat of a misnomer, as it is not really a type of modulation but rather a form of a technique of digitally coding of analog signals and its transmission. Now we will be talking about the basic elements of a PCM system. Actually, a PCM system requires a source of continuous time massive signal, a low pass filter, a sampler, a quantizer and an encoder at the transmitter side. And at the receiver side, we need decoder circuit, a reconstruction filter, and in between the channel there may be some attenuation of the transmitted message. So in order to accommodate the distortion, the attenuation during the transmission, we need some sort of regenerative repeaters at some distant points of the channel. Low pass filter is used to eliminate high frequency component from the master signal. The sampler, the incoming message, that is baseband signal, is sampled with a train of rectangular pulses narrow enough to closely approximate the instantaneous sampling process. To ensure perfect reconstruction of the message signal at the receiver side, the sampling rate must be greater than twice the highest frequency component of the message signal in accordance with the sampling theorem. In practice, an anti-alias low-pass filter is used at the front end of the sampler in order to exclude frequencies greater than W before sampling. Thus, the application of sampling permits the reduction of the continuously varying message signal of some finite duration to a limited number of discrete values per second. The next block of the PCM system is quantizer. Actually, amplitude quantization is used in PCM, that is defined as the process of transforming the sample amplitude of a baseband signal at time t equal to nts into a discrete amplitude taken from a finite set of possible levels. We confine attention to a quantizing process that is memoryless and instantaneous, which means that the transformation at time t equal to nt is not affected by earlier or later samples of the master signal. This form of quantization, though not optimal, is commonly used in practice because of its simplicity. And the next block of the PCM system is encoder, which encodes the quantized signal into discrete levels, and finally this data is transmitted through the channel and ultimately received by the receiver end. At the receiver end, reverse processes are taken, that is, we decode the signal and dequantize it, and in this way we recover the original master signal, which is the exact replica of the transmitted message. Now we will start our experiment. We have a kit. In this kit we have a pulse code modulator block, a pulse code demodulator block, single generator having capability to generate various signal types ranging from sine wave, square wave, triangular wave, arbitrary wave, and signal frequency can be varied from 500 Hz to 3 kHz. The sampling frequency that can be chosen with the help of this switch can be 4 kHz, 8 kHz, 16 kHz and 32 kHz. The line speed can be taken as 32 kHz, 64 kHz, 128 kHz and 256 kHz. Hertz. Now we'll see the pulse code modulator block. As we have discussed that the pulse code modulator block consists of a sample and hold circuit, an analog to digital conversion for quantization, and a parallel to serial converter. The input is given at this point number 2 of this block, that is the master signal is fed at this point. The output can be taken from this pin, which is PCM modulated signal. So let us connect the CRO probes to respective positions. We will connect the input at this point number 2 and the ground terminal is here, so we'll connect the probe ground terminal at this point and we'll measure the pulse code modulated output at 6 number pin. So in this way we obtain this kind of waveform. First one is your master signal. The second waveform is pulse code modulated waveform. So in this way we have obtained pulse code modulated waveform of our master signal. Till now we have observed the output of the PCM modulator. Now we will pass this signal, that is PCM modulated signal, through a channel and ultimately up to the receiver, which is a pulse code demodulator. So the channel can be approximated by some sort of attenuation, and in order to eliminate this attenuation due to various factors in the channel, we have used an amplifier to regenerate or re-amplify our signal. So let us observe the waveforms at various points. Let us connect the probe of the second channel at point number 7, which is the input given to the attenuator circuit. Means at this point we are getting pulse code modulated signal. So let us observe. So this is our pulse code modulated signal before attenuation takes place in the channel. Now let us see the change in the amplitude level after attenuation. So you can observe that the amplitude level, peak to peak value of the signal has been reduced after passing through an attenuator. Now in order to amplify the attenuated signal, we have fed this signal to an amplifier, and after amplification we can observe the output at point number 9 of the kit. So here you can observe that we have amplified the signal. Now this amplified signal is fed to the serial to parallel converter and it is passed through a digital to analog converter, and ultimately we can get the output. So let us observe the signal at point number 17, that is the amplified signal obtained from the channel. So this is the amplified signal which is being fed to the serial to parallel converter, and after passing through the digital to analog converter, that is after performing dequantization, we are able to get our original master signal, which is an approximate replica of the original master signal. So in this way we have performed pulse code modulation and demodulation on the kit, and I hope it is clear to all of you. Thank you very much for watching.